What's good YouTube? My name is PJ Calisthenics and I'm back after my long break from posting videos on YouTube. So for those of you guys who are new and don't know what's going on, basically a couple months ago I started a series on this channel where I've basically been posting videos of me working out and showing you guys the kind of training that I do that have allowed me to become much stronger and progress in calisthenics. So I did that for 1 or 2 months, I say. I started in December and I finished the series off in February. So within that 2-month span, I basically posted, I'd say, over 30 videos. And after February, I decided to just end the series so that I could just focus on building strength behind the scenes and off camera. So here we are now, guys. It's May. It's been 3 months since I posted a video on this channel. And I decided to just make this video and post it so I could just update you guys on my calisthenics progress as of right now. So what happened? Did I get stronger? Maybe I got weaker, or who knows, maybe my progress is still the same. Well guys, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I actually got weaker. And it's all because of a dumb mistake that I made a couple months ago. So first, let's just rewind all the way back into late February, and this was a couple weeks after I finished off the series. Alright, so here we are in late February, and around this time, my progress in calisthenics wasn't really looking too good. This was around 2 weeks after I stopped posting videos on my channel. So I remember this one day when I was testing out my strength in the front lever just to see how much I progressed in the skill move, and this day didn't really go so well. During my attempts, guys, I felt so weak. I felt extremely weak. It was as if I was regressing in the skill move rather than improving and getting stronger. And I got very frustrated at this. But it wasn't with just the front lever. A couple days later, I decided to just have an assessment day so I could test on my strength in some of the other skill moves, like the back lever and the handstand, for example. And, well, those didn't really go so well either. It was as if all the time I spent working out and training was just nothing, because I wasn't getting any stronger and I certainly wasn't getting anywhere with my training at all. So when I realized this, I got very upset and I got pretty frustrated. So this was the moment where my progress in calisthenics started to go downhill. So what ended up happening was that I got so frustrated to the point where I started just dropping all of the skill moves that I had originally trained for. So what this basically meant was that as time went on and March came by, I wasn't doing calisthenics at all. I removed all of the skill moves that I had originally trained for and I replaced them with just weights, just weightlifting. So by the time March came in, I was not doing any bodyweight exercises whatsoever just because of the frustration that I had a couple weeks ago at that time. So my frustration caused me to make that mistake that I mentioned earlier in the video, which costed me a lot of my calisthenics progress in the skill moves that I've been working on. So when I look back on my decision now, I see it as a huge mistake that I made where I wasn't really thinking. I was more controlled by my emotions and my frustrations. And this is just a side note that I want to stress out there to other calisthenics athletes that are watching this video. Guys, in this sport, patience is the key to mastering the fundamentals and the aspects of calisthenics. If you're someone who doesn't give up easily and someone who's patient, you'll definitely succeed not only in the sport, but in other things in general. So this is a lesson that I learned, and it's definitely something that I want to stress out there to other people, especially people who are new to calisthenics. So that was just a side note that I wanted to get out there. But anyways, guys, let's get back to my story. So here we are in March, and during this month, I basically quit calisthenics. I didn't do any bodyweight exercises at all, nor did I focus on any of the skill moves that I used to work on. Instead, during this month, I decided to focus on improving my physique and look much more stronger and bigger. So I did things like weightlifting, bench pressing, doing curls, and all of that stuff. So March was basically a month of just doing pure weights. No bodyweight exercises, just pure weightlifting. So now we fast forward to the beginning of April, and I remember I was sitting in the school gym and I was just doing some reflecting. I eventually realized that my name was not PJ Weightlifting, my name was PJ Calisthenics. I also realized that I was a little impatient and that I expected way too much in a little amount of time, which led me to dropping all of the skill moves that I originally worked on. So in the beginning of April, I decided to shift my training focus once again from weightlifting to calisthenics. I stopped focusing on my physique and I returned to my calisthenics training. So when I decided to test out my strength after a month of not training on my skill moves, I quickly came to realize just how weak I was. And when I say weak, guys, I mean very, very, very weak. I I'll show you some video clips that I took in the beginning of April, and I'll compare them with the clips that I took in February during my calisthenics training series. Right away, you'll definitely be able to notice that I've regressed in pretty much all of the skill moves that I once used to be strong at. Compared to before, I definitely lost a lot of the strength that I had back then, and I've regressed significantly. So when I saw this, I felt pretty defeated, but then I realized that I put this on myself, and that I was the one who got myself into this mess. Therefore, in order to get myself out of this trouble, I'd have to train and work hard so that I can become just as strong, or maybe even stronger than I was before. So since I returned to calisthenics in April, that meant that I resumed my training for all the skill moves that I used to work on, like the front lever, the back lever, the weighted pull-ups, the muscle ups, etc. I even started working on the human flag as well, which is going pretty well. And later on in April, I even started working on some freestyle too, although nothing promising yet though, that's for sure. Anyways, at first it was pretty tough feeling very weak in the skill moves that I once used to be very strong in, although I realized that I had to train and that I had to work hard if I wanted to get back to the same place that I was a couple months ago. And now, it's been a whole month since I've returned to my calisthenics training, which brings us here in May. So I bet you guys are wondering, what is my calisthenics progress like right now? Well, I'm gonna leave that for next time so that you guys can see just for yourself how much I've improved since then. So if y'all want to see just how much stronger I've become in skill moves like the human flag and the back lever, make sure you guys stay tuned by leaving a like and subscribing to the channel because I'll be making some videos real soon here. So again, don't forget to stay tuned by subscribing to the channel. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out, and I'll see y'all next time.